Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Tree of Tranquility. We are back again on the 7th day of summer, which is our Ocean Festival. And I didn't really do a whole lot since our last video, so I guess we're just gonna do our daily chores and then we're gonna go check things out. And now that I think about it, I might actually have to go back into my house because I think I put away my watering can. You can see here that my bag is full of Wonderfuls. I've gone back to mining, which felt great, but to make space I actually put away my watering can, which is kind of silly. I wish I would have remembered that before I left the house. But in any case, I guess we can pick what we have available to pick, and then I can go into the house, grab my watering can, and water what's left. We got some sunflowers today and some watermelons. Ooh, I even got a shining watermelon. Well, that's nice. I think these are the honeydew melons on this little tree here. These are the tomatoes, and then of course we have the corn. We have a row of blue herb seeds that I had picked yesterday. Some of my begonias came in yesterday and I picked those. So I went ahead and I planted another row of onions and another row of watermelons. I think I have a pack of onion seeds in my house. I can probably plant those. And I think I also left my brush and my milker in my house as well. So I'll have to just make another quick trip back into my house so I can water all that stuff as well as water the stuff on the other plot. Oh wow, I have a lot of eggs. That doesn't seem right. That seems like a really absurdly amount of eggs, but I'm not gonna complain. That's kind of nice. No cocoons though, but that's okay. The silkworms, I'm sure, work really hard. I'd imagine it would take a very long time to actually make a cocoon. But then again, you would think we would take a lot of effort to also make an egg or milk, you know, from a cow, but I guess that's just what animals do. They don't even think about it. It's just what they do. Animals are just amazing. At least these animals are useful. I have cats at home. I love them to death, but what do they make for me? I mean, aside from a mess in the litter box. I think running a farm in real life would just be way too much work though. I mean, kudos to people who are actually real life farmers, because I can't imagine how much it would take to actually, you know, run a farm, getting up early to feed the animals and making sure they're not sick and all that stuff. I haven't had a chance to refine these. I was in the mine until very, very, very late. I had to get down to the bottom floor in order to fulfill the request for Owen to making it to the 30th floor. And by the time I did that, I didn't really have a lot of time left in the day to do a lot of mining, so I'll probably have to take that to Myra's tomorrow since she'll be open. Oh, and I love when they shine. Makes me so happy. I'll put my watermelons away. Again, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make much with watermelon, but I still think it's worth putting away some things in the refrigerator, and even if you don't use them, then you'll be able to sell them. So that stuff's definitely not going to go to waste, but there is going to become a point where I have to stop hoarding and I actually have to start growing some stuff. So yeah, I do have one little bag of onion seeds here, it looks like. And I reorganized my toolbox a little bit because it was driving me crazy. I tried to put what seeds I have left on the top, my tools. I'm keeping this ruby because I'm pretty sure I need it for Julius's request. I could be wrong about that, but I think he wants some sort of red gem, and so I've been holding on to this. And then of course there's other things like the flowers, which I'm going to be using for perfumes. So I need my watering can and my milker. Ideally I'd like these tools to go up near the top, but I had put these away as an afterthought, so one day I will have the optimally set toolbox that is set to my very picky standards. But it's actually not a bad thing that we're kind of wasting a bit of time or using a bit of time today, because as I recall, there wasn't a lot going on at the Ocean Festival last year. That might change this year. We might have some more villagers, maybe there are some other things to do. And as I discovered, you're also able to ask a date to watch the fireworks with you. I was out giving gifts to bachelors yesterday, just doing my regular run-of-the-mill stuff that I do every single day, and the first bachelor I talked to asked me if I wanted to watch the fireworks today at the Ocean Festival. So that's something to keep in mind, is that if you want to get some extra points with that special someone and you have enough hearts with them, then you might want to think about going to the festival with them. So once again, just like the Starry Night Festival, I chose at random. It was literally the very first person I talked to. I didn't have the heart to say no, even though I was completely taken by surprise. So the fireworks are later on in the day, in the evening. So we'll go check out the fireworks, and then we'll kind of hang around the beach a little bit, and we will be able to see who our mystery date is. And spoiler alert, it's not Gil, because we went with Gil to the Starry Night Festival, so it wouldn't be fair or very much fun if we were to go with the same person. So I did pick somebody different. And I am going to try and record those events as well, if I can. Thank goodness for multiple saves. Over on this field, it doesn't look like anything has actually come in yet, which isn't too surprising. I only just really started making some headway on this field a couple days ago. It hasn't had nearly as much time as the field by my house has to have stuff sit and grow. So I think I brought my sickle. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Clear out the weeds around the flowers so that they can grow, since having weeds around your crops makes them grow a little bit slower. So now let's finally go out and check out the festival. Pretty much done all our chores for today. Or wait, did I milk my cow? No, I didn't, did I? Okay, correction. We need to finish milking our cow and then we'll be done with all our chores. Oh, I did. What? Oh my god, why am I confused? Did I... What? Am I forgetting? No? Okay, I milked it. It used energy, but then I didn't get milk? Okay, well... Did I forget I milked it? I don't know. I hate moments like this where I'm like, did I forget something I did like 2 minutes ago? Weird. Anyways, the Ocean Festival is taking place at the beach, so we can talk to some of the villagers here. Beat the summer heat with a day of fun in the sun. Thanks, Hamilton. It's good to know you're not being creepy and talking about the seedling for once. Of course, Toby is a lover of the sea. I have a gift for him. I'll have to go buy some more. It's the last item I have in my inventory for him. Now, who else is around here? I remember, I think... Pascal has a stall here. Aussies come to the festival as well. I wish we had a fishing contest. That would be really cool. I would be down for a fishing contest. I have a really high quality rod. And wow, Samson is here. I would never have expected that. I had no idea that he came over from Toucan Island to participate in festivals, so that's pretty cool. We definitely didn't see him here last year, so that's something new. We've got some stuff on the beach to grab here. And yeah, I think Pascal is selling some items. I forget what he's selling. What are you selling, Pascal? He's selling food. This is another opportunity just to buy some food in order to add it to your list of recipes. Grilled clams is the gift I give to Toby, so I'm gonna buy a couple more of those while I'm here. And I'm also just gonna buy some of these other items just for the sake of buying them. Pretty sure I can make the roasted corn with the bonfire, so I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not too worried about that, but the other stuff might be worth checking out. Craig is the person we talk to if we want to take part in the stone skipping minigame. And it looks like Sue has also come over and she might have a stall. And she does. What do you have for me, Sue? She has juices and milks and goodies. That's a little bit unexpected for a beach festival, but I guess if you want to have fun in the sun, you want to have a nice drink to go with it, so I guess that makes sense. And again, you can buy these if you want to add them to your recipes. Honeydew milk is very expensive, probably because honeydews are so expensive. I think you can buy banana pudding from the inn. I'm pretty sure I already have that. I think Chase would probably love some orange cookies. So let's buy... I'll buy 2. I don't think I'm gonna run out of gifts for him, so I should probably not go too crazy. I'll also buy a chocolate banana, and maybe I'll buy some banana milk. Oh, my rucksack is full. Okay, well, cool. So yeah, that is cool. We have seen some new stuff. At the very least, there's been one new stall since the last time we came. We found out that Sue and Samson have come over from Toucan Island. Hayden's here. Craig is still gonna host the Stone Skipping Festival for us. Or not the Stone Skipping Festival. That'd be weird to make a whole festival out of it, but the mini game rather. So not a lot of changes, but a couple. And we're actually going to not be alone for once. And we'll actually have a date to watch some fireworks with. So that'll be really nice. I'm gonna kind of stick around this area. They didn't specify a time for the fireworks to take place. But I'm assuming it's probably going to be around 6 or 7 o'clock. This would have been a really great day for me to bring my fishing rod, but I never think about these things. It's always an afterthought. I always think about it after, and then I think, oh yeah, that would have been a really great idea if I would have thought about it. That would have been a really good way for me to just kill some time, and I don't do a lot of fishing. I'll fish every once in a while just to sort of do something different and maybe fill up the fishing book a little bit more, seeing as how stuff changes every single season. But for the most part, I really spend a lot more of my time mining and looking after my crops and my animals and things like that. Also because those things are more profitable. I'm gonna see if anyone is around to maybe give some gifts to. Maybe Chase is in the square. He's not, but Selena is. Why aren't you hanging out with your parents, Selena? They've come all the way from Toucan Island and you're like hiding from them? Again, it's weird. She'll talk about the festival, but she's not there. Some of the villagers will do that, though. Since it's a festival and we can't go into people's houses, we're sort of just stuck giving gifts to people that we see outside, and I'm not gonna take the time to like chase people down. I could probably find a few people in the Lake District walking around if I wanted to, but I think we'll just stick around for the fireworks, which are going to take place at the beach. So my guess is it's probably going to be 7 o'clock, because that's kind of when this game considers it to be nighttime. That's when people's homes close, and it kind of shifts a little bit. So here we go, the fireworks show starts shortly. Everyone, please enjoy the show. And our date today is Luke. Alright. I'm sure he'd make this everything fun with his attitude. I'm not sure how unique this is, or if this is just basically he comes and sits with you. Because at the Starry Night Festival, everybody sort of had unique dialogue. Here it comes, summer tradition fireworks, Summer Night Festival. And Luke, as usual, is super pumped. Yeah, it's gonna be a big party again this year. Kind of a private party for two. I don't see anyone else around. But that's cool. I guess I can't complain about that. I always feel sad when it's over. It's okay, Luke. There's always next year. Let's come and see this again next year. Well, by then I'll probably be married, so sorry, friend. It was nice while it lasted, though. And I'm not sure if that had any effect. Wow, it had a huge, huge, huge effect on his heart level. He was only at 6 hearts until I asked him to that festival, so that actually shot his hearts up by like 2, maybe 1.5-ish, I would say. So yeah, that's nuts. I'm very surprised by that. But that's great. So that's a really good way to work up affection with someone. Now that actually puts him at the top of our list above Gil or Jin even. So that was sort of nice. I figured I would take the time to, you know, do a little bit more dating before I actually settle down and tie the knot and get married. Do I have anything to ship? I think I actually put everything I wanted to in my box already. I've got to go get all this stuff refined. I'm going to keep the cookies. I bought those for Toby. And the rest of the stuff is either gifts, gems, or food. So we have another uneventful week ahead of us. And so I'm probably just going to record whenever I have something to say, because really, by looking at the calendar, we have a very uneventful upcoming 2 weeks. We're going to be getting another villager that will move in on the 15th, but aside from that, there's really not going to be a lot going on until our next festival, and the Firefly Festival is another sort of romantic festival, so we can take another date to this festival as well. So hopefully we'll be able to see a couple more things before the summer season ends. I'm going to focus on going back to mining and taking care of my crops and all of that. And so I will give you guys an update when I have something to update you guys on. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you